What's up, everybody? It's Drew with 4 Next Level Gamers and Inside the Game. Welcome to Season 2 of Evolve. We are working with Kara, Hank, Crow, myself as Lennox, the latest addition to Season 2 for the Hunter class, as well as going up against the one, the only Behemoth himself, the giant monster with the giant wall. This guy's a force to be reckoned with. We're going to see if we can pull out a victory here. And as we get in, we'll touch on the latest and greatest on the new Lennox.
When a target is grounded, use Thunderstrike to close the distance and deal a quick burst of damage. Then immediately attack with the Plasma Lance. Stay near maximum Plasma Lance range gives you the best chance of avoiding monster attacks. Then re-engage before the combo window times out. Pick your attacks wisely, as missed attacks and timeouts reset the damage multiplier. Switch to the autocannon when a target is out of range. It has high accuracy, and the suit provides consistent bullet spread, even while jetpacking.
So there you have it. You saw her lineup of Arsenal, and it is an absolute force.
Wow, the Cynozu Instapet.
Neotenic stimulator.
Oh, yeah, I know what it's called. We just called them Instapets as kind of a joke.
Good joke. You survey?
Nah, I was with Catalog for about 2 years. Flying after you guys leave, start poking all the wildlife.
Poking?
Well, studying, classifying, you get it.
Oh, yeah. Poking.
So, the bird, I guess.
Look at the size of Lennox. Now this is a grandma. Now if you listen to her, she doesn't sound very old, which I found kind of distracting. She's an older lady in this giant mech of a suit. Then why does she sound like she's in her 30s? Maybe late 20s? Either way, we'll press on here. So we're rocking the Victory costume, which is just brighter than her other mainstream, which isn't a big deal. Wow. It's kind of cool.
All this,
and we're just trying to find Behemoth right away. Now, I tried to see if she feels any slower than the other classes or the other hunters in general, which a little bit maybe just due to the weight of her suit, which makes absolute sense, which they should have done as well, right? That only kind of goes without saying, I would think. I'm going to have to compare it. Like, if you work with Crow, like I have in the past, he's pretty quick. Even Kara as a medic, they're fast. Kara's also got the ability to jetpack you ahead. So we'll, it's kind of only makes sense. Here I'm using the gun. You hold it down, which is, it's not like hitting the trigger button, right? You're pulling your trigger and you're firing off your rifle. You hold it down and it just keeps unloading until you're out. Just trying to work our way at finding Behemoth. Obviously, he's been rolling. That's why we got little flame barrels kind of floating around here. Now, I do like Lennox. If I'm going to pick my assault class, I'm definitely thinking Lennox is the way to go now. She is a huge force. Now, I did try to get online. Online gave me just one headache after another trying to get the assault class. Oh, there he goes. We'll just chase him down. I'm hitting my button to let everybody know, but like I said, I'm not playing online, so I don't know how much of if that makes a difference or not to the rest of the hunters, as they're only bots anyways.
Albino.
But we'll see what happens. So I tried getting online. I got forced into every other class but assault. I even got forced into the monster himself, which is my last class's preference at the moment, just because I was trying to avoid it. So anyways, we went in as solo, and I had a pretty good bot set up, I felt anyways. And we're just trying to take a look. He's been down here. Now, there I failed. That's a miserable fail on my part. But there's a slam, kind of like Goliath. But here's the lance, and the lance is a force to be reckoned with. If you can get in close and use your shield, or if you can jump in with that slam and then go to it, just how they kind of described it in the setup, that actually works very well. It's very effective, and I had a blast using the Lennox in that combo. It's It's a little tricky to kind of plan where the monster is going to be when you're doing your slam, but if it works, that slam takes a lot of that shield away. The armor just whittles away in no time. It's very quick, which was rather surprising. So I don't know if they're going to work on maybe some more balancing issues, or maybe I actually pulled this one off when I was using her at times, right? I don't know. We'll see how they continue to grow the game. Evolve's definitely one of my favorite go-to games, and Lennox just adds to that. I want to use a lot more of her upgrade, of course. See what we can do to get that. I've already upgraded 2 of her weapons. I got 1 star of each, so it's just a matter of kind of collecting the rest of the stars and working away. But Lennox is, like I said, she's slower. It feels like she's slower, so you can use the speed modifier if you really want to. I tried that as well. I didn't really find it made much of a difference. So I thought, well, if I'm already a force to be reckoned with, why not use the more damage multiplier? And if you can use that with her lance, the more you hit with the lance, if you can get in close to the monster, the more damage it takes. Up to a 4 times multiplier, which is incredible. And if the rest of your team's there to support you and you just keep hammering away on the monster, yeah, it doesn't take very long. I played 1 round with the Goliath, and it was, well, it was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and the match was over. So I'm just trying to get in close. Now, like I said, this is now offline, so I don't know what it's going to be like if I'm going to do this online. I have to play online. Maybe I'll come back with another video with an online match. Here it's just a matter of taking your shield, and now I'm using the lance. There's my multiplier right in the center. You can see it. I got 4 blocks now, right? And it's just a matter of keep swiping, keep slamming. And it's got some range, too. You don't have to be right next to the monster as well to kind of get that, which is cool. But if you miss, now you lose everything, and you're starting from scratch, which isn't too bad. There's my slam. In there with the slam ability as well. It's, I think, honestly, Lennox has to be my favorite assault character to use. But she is new as well. Maybe it's just kind of that new, you know, you get excited for something new. Going in for the slam again. And you can see the health dropping, and then I'm right there with the lance. It only makes sense. It works really well. And then top of the distance, see, I missed there. It completely wipes my multiplier clean. So we'll go with the gun instead. And Behemoth rolls like crazy. That's one thing. He may be a slow monster, but when he rolls away, he may leave his tracks, but he's able to move fast, which is rather surprising, which is actually is pretty cool. I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks, too. If you've had a chance to play in Season 2, are you using Lennox, or is it still not really your class? Assault's never really been my class as a kind of a go-to class as it is. I kind of would rather help the team. I like to be the trapper. Teaming up with Maggie and Daisy is kind of my way to go, my preferred. And until now, I've never really had an assault class or assault hunter I'd rather like to use. So this is definitely one for me to go to now when I'm into the game, and you get pushed, because I've been pushed to the assault because no one else is really into the assault class, which is kind of got its own set of problems, I guess, when you're not really wanting to have that class. Everybody has their favorites, right? And this is now my newest favorite hunter for the assault class, which is awesome. And look at the damage I'm just dealing here. And once I get up to that 4 times multiplayer, the Behemoth just doesn't stand a chance. We're all just rocking him. Like, look at it's almost a bar and a half I'm taking out when you get that 4 times multiplier. So that's what I'm a little concerned about. Is Lennox overpowered? Definitely like to know what your thoughts are on Lennox. And as you can see there, we take the win. No problem at all, as Lennox is an absolute beast to be reckoned with. So that's it for this episode. Just a quick little video. I wanted to show off the newest hunter for the Evolve for Season 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, we're out.